BYDFi is a crypto exchange on desktop and mobile where you can spot trade, futures trade, use leverage tokens, and copy the trades of top traders. If you sign up with the link in the description, you get a free $100 when you deposit $100. There's hundreds of crypto available on their spot exchange, as well as a free test account so you can practice futures trading without getting wrecked. BYDFi.
Hello everybody, welcome back. Let's have a look at Monday morning's situation. So we'll start with the DXY, which is basically where we left off on Friday. So pushing the resistance. Is it going to break or we're going to get rejected from it? There is no bearish divergence on the higher term timeframes being the daily. The 4 hourly had one drive of that, and then since then basically it looks like a decent consolidation, looking for a breakout on this one. So we're still and ahhing whether or not this DXY is going to break higher from here. If it does break higher, probably will take an immediate effect on downwards price action for everything. But until we see the break, this kind of area right now, just waiting to see if it gets rejected or broken. To be fair, the momentum is still towards the up, to be honest. So there is a decent chance it will break higher actually. But at the moment, we'll sit back and see if that is going to happen. I'm not exactly sold on it. It is only just the early morning hours. It's not that early actually, is it anymore? I've already completed the school run. Right, so yeah, I mean, to strengthen that argument of a breakout on the DXY is the euro breaking down from all major moving averages and the horizontal area of significance. So downside for euro, so obviously that should be strength for dollar. And yen still and ahhing as well. We've got a bullish and bearish divergence all battling it out at this particular area. It's a bullish chart as far as I'm concerned, so we should still be looking for further upside on this one, even if it just scrapes that 150 before a rejection, to be honest. So yeah, to be fair with you, I'll give the dollar a little bit higher on this one. Does look like it wants to go a little higher. Just check the weekly to see if there's anything above us, which should now. We're above all moving averages, only looking to get stronger and stronger. Right, well, I mean, let's face it, the dollar looks like it wants to break out. It doesn't necessarily mean that everything has to come down, but the reason we look at these sort of things is because it's stage one of a domino effect. If the dollar is strong, then price action is either going to be static or downwards for the most part, but it doesn't always have to be the case. So let's have a look at Bitcoin, shall we? 4 hourly Bitcoin looking to turn up momentum again, pushing resistance 200 exponential 4 hourly, nothing more than a death cross retest at this point now, but we do have the pump signal generated more or less at the same level, and while being above all these moving averages on the 4 hourly does actually suggest that further upside is likely. So dollar up, Bitcoin up. You got to be crazy. This can't be true. It looks like it is true, to be honest with you. If you're going to take the charts on face value, it does look like it is true. We've got resistance just ever so slightly above us, around 27,000. What did we reach overnight? 26,800. So still looking for further upside on Bitcoin. What? That doesn't make any sense. How can the dollar go up and the DXY go up and the Bitcoin go up? It just, sometimes these things can happen, all right? It can just happen. There's really not much more to say about it other than that. On the Monday, everything still looks exactly the same. We're going to see if we get rejected either on any of these charts. We are more or less, all of them, they're basically pushing resistance, dollar, Bitcoin, the lot. So we'll see who gets rejected first, or if they all break out at the same time. If we're basing it based on momentum, they all look like they want to break out. So it's an interesting scenario. Atom pulled back, didn't it, into exactly that area that we were talking about on yesterday's video. So pull back into the $6.80-ish area. So Bollinger Band retest more or less. So that's good. And we'll be looking for this one to pop up and break yet again. The resistance 720, breaking 720 goes onwards and upwards. And the other trade that I'm still sitting in being the RNDR trade with a nice fresh golden cross on your 4 hourly, looking to brew that momentum up even more. And if we can just break outside of this 160, then we hit those higher targets that we're looking for. So I already took some of my trade off the table here. That was the rule. You hit the first level, take a good portion off, and the next levels here and here. So I think this one is good to go, to be honest with you. All trades working out exactly as expected. Hey, I'm working here, honestly. A 3-year-old behind me doing her work. So just to wrap it up, the scenario with stocks. Some of the stocks that I'm in looking quite good. We had a nice big move up on Glencore on the weekly, pushing resistance, looking for further upside. So another trade which is still slowly maturing to where I want it to be. Oil approaching that 93, where I would consider taking a short position. Crazy stuff. And finally, gold moving back up into those areas of resistance, basically the descending triangle. Not bullish, not bearish. Looking for a breakout of here to then start to target these upper zones, 1980, and then basically up above 2000. Right, I'll leave it with you there. A bit of a sluggish overview of all markets, but it's nothing that I've not said before. Basically, analysis remains the same. And it currently would appear that everything is working out exactly as expected. Anyway, thank you for watching. Hope you have a nice day. Take it easy.